Good day, everyone. This is Alex Reyes, and I'm going to tackle about the designed vehicles and cross-section elements. So, what is designed vehicle? A designed vehicle is selected to represent all the vehicles on the highway. Its weights, dimensions, and operating characters are used to establish the design standards of the highway. Designers use a design vehicle or design user to set characteristics of the roadway, transitway, sidewalk, and cycleway. The selected design vehicle is used to determine critical design features such as radii at intersections and turning roadways as well as the highway grades. The following guidelines apply when selecting a design vehicle. First, when a parking lot or a series of parking lots are the main traffic generators, the passenger car may be used. Second, for the design of intersections and local streets and park roads, a single unit truck may be used. Third, at intersections of state highways and city streets that serve buses with relatively few large trucks, a city transit bus may be used. Fourth, on intersection highways and low-volume county highways or township or local roads with less than 480 either 84 passengers, large school bus with 40 feet long or a 65-passenger conventional bus with 36 feet long may be used. Selection of either of these will depend on the expected usage of facility. Lastly, at intersection of freeway ramp terminals and arterial crossroads at the intersections of state highways and industrialized streets that carry high volume traffic, the minimum size of design vehicle should be WB20. What is cross-section elements? The principal elements of highway cross-section consist of travel lanes, shoulders, and medians. Marginal elements include median and roadside barriers, curbs, gutters, guardrails, sidewalks, and side slopes. First cross-section elements is the width of travel lanes. Travel lanes widths usually vary from 9 to 12 feet. Most arterial have 12 feet travel lanes since the extra cost for constructing 12 feet lanes over 10 feet lanes is usually offset by the lower maintenance cost for shoulders and pavement surface, resulting in a reduction of wheels concentration at the pavement edges. On two lanes, two-way rural roads, lane widths of 10 feet and 11 feet may be used. But two factors must be considered when selecting a lane width less than 12 feet wide. When pavement surfaces are less than 22 feet, the crash rates for large trucks tend to increase, and as the lane width is reduced from 12 feet, the capacity of highway significantly decreases. Lane widths of 10 feet are therefore used only on low-speed facilities. Lanes that are 9 feet wide are used occasionally in urban areas if traffic volume is low and there are extreme right-of-way constraints. The next cross-section elements is shoulders. The shoulder of pavement cross-section is always contiguous with travel lanes so as to provide an area along with the highway for vehicles to stop when necessary. In some cases, bicycles are permitted to use a highway shoulder, particularly in rural and collector roads. Shoulder surfaces range in width from 2 feet on the minor roads to 12 feet on the major arterials. Shoulder are also used to literally support the pavement structure. The shoulder width is also known as either graded or usable, depending on the section of shoulder being considered. Graded shoulder width is the whole width of the shoulder measured from the edge of the traveled pavement to intersection of the shoulder slope in the plane of the side slope. The usable shoulder width is the part of the graded shoulder that can be used to accommodate parked vehicles. The usable width is the same as the graded width when the side slope is equal to or flatter than 4:1, as the shoulder break is usually rounded to the width between 4 feet and 6 feet, thereby increasing the usable width. When a vehicle stops on the shoulders, it is desirable for it to be at least 1 feet and preferably 2 feet from the edge of the pavement. Based on the consideration, usable stroller widths should be at least 10 feet on the highways, having a large number of trucks on the highways with heavy traffic volumes and high speeds. However, it may not always be feasible to provide the minimum width, particularly when the terrain is difficult or when the traffic volume is low. A minimum shoulder width of 2 feet may therefore be used on the lowest type of highways, but 6 to 8 feet widths should be preferably be used. When pedestrians and bicyclists are permitted, the minimum shoulder width should be 4 feet. The width for usable shoulders within the median for divided arterials having 2 lanes in each direction may be reduced to 3 feet. Since drivers rarely use the median shoulder for stopping these roads, usable median shoulder width for divided arterials with 3 or more lanes in each direction should be at least 8 feet. Since drivers in the lane next to the median often find it difficult to maneuver to the outside shoulder when there is a need to stop. All shoulders should be flush with the edge of the traveled lane and slope to facilitate drainage of surface water on the traveled lanes. Recommended slopes are 2 to 6% for bituminous and concrete surface shoulders, and 4 to 6% for gravel and crushed rock shoulders. Rumbled strips may be used on paved shoulders along arterials as a safety measure to warn motorists that they are leaving in the traffic lanes. That's all. Thank you for listening.